So does anyone want to make any comments? Or
Different types of literature.
I've just seen that one, haven't we? There we go. Any comments or questions?
Another way I learned from looking at it was that if you look at a string of pearls, all the little details and the little individual stories are the pearls, but the string that runs through and connects them all is like the whole Bible, and from the start to the finish. And if you don't connect them all, you can't
It doesn't
make
make
sense
sense.
out of it.
Yeah. And obviously a lot happened in Gideon's life, but the author has chosen certain things from his life to show a certain thing in there. There'd be a lot more that could be put in, but was left out. So obviously the person writing Judges decided to leave certain stories out and put other stories in to make a point.
I think within the Bible we actually have examples that help us understand how the Bible, how the authors work, because we've got Kings and Chronicles, right? And they're recording the same things, but they have different purposes.
Yep.
And so they choose to talk about different things or to talk about them in different ways at times. And the same with the Gospels. You know, the Gospels are talking about the same things, but the Gospel writers have different emphases, and so they do things differently, and that helps us understand the range of expression that the Bible is comfortable with, or that the Bible expresses.
Exactly, yeah, you look at Kings and you see how God is in the history of the Israelite people and how they turn against him, whereas in Chronicles the same history is retold and you're seeing how God's in the history by saving his people, and there's much more focus on salvation. So, yeah. And Kings has a different emphasis, like you say.
And the Gospel, they were actually are trying to approach different people. They were written for different people.
Yep. Yeah.
And so they were written in a way to appeal to that group of people.
So Luke was written to Gentiles, wasn't it? Matthew looks like written to Jewish people. A lot of quotes to show Jesus was fulfillment of prophecy, whereas there's less of that in Luke. John was written, again, to a different group, and to Greek thinkers, I guess. Okay, so this is part 2 of the video.